Just got to find out how to fish this swim bait. The action on it is incredible. I would be more than tempted just to reel straight. I do think we should be able to get some hits off the top or close to it today, and that's kind of where I'm really hoping this lure comes into its own, because it doesn't sink fast, and fishing the bottom is not the easiest thing to do with it. Now, the thing is with pike is, you know, there are fish swimming around all the time, and they're not necessarily always feeding on them. They'll be quite opportunistic, hit the fish that are injured, you know, an easy catch for them. And to be honest, the easiest way for me to replicate that in the water now is find my spots, kind of do a couple of turns fast enough to get the action going, then a pause. I'd have expected one to have hit just then, to be honest. We've got a better cover here. We're in a section at the minute that's got loads of weeds and stuff just under the water, loads of cover, loads of nice spots to fish. But as I said, this is a lure that mimics a potentially healthy fish, and I think that's always a hard lure to fish, very situational. I'm just no idea whether they will be hitting lures like this. Okay, they will. I was proper twitching that then. I wonder if that twitch was necessary. Nice, that twitch was 100% the key with that. And he's not pulling away, just shaking. Here we go. Turned himself a bit now. And in the net. Nice. So that's the first pike of the session. Just goes to show, once you figure out how the fish come easy. That is a new catch for me on that lure. So we're going to get this guy back. We're going to see if we can catch some more. And we're going to try it again. We're going to try our lure movements a little bit more erratic. Maybe that was just the hungry one and we got lucky. We'll have a chuck down to the left here where that fish came from. I'm pretty sure it was only the one that we had multiple hits off, but let's give it a go, and we'll give it a go hugging this right side. I just want to catch one more fish just to prove that we've figured out how to use this lure. Once we've done that, we can switch on to something else, and I'm thinking we go smaller or we go for the rat. Now the rat is the Savage Gear rat. I have had loads of hits on it and I've never caught on it. Take another chuck with that one because I don't think that was aggressive enough. So when I'm talking about kind of side swings, it's really big hard pulls just to get the side of this bait showing. Bit of flash in the water. Happy days. May not have been processed, it may not have been retrieval, it may have just been right place, right time. Proving that is going to be challenging if other fish aren't hitting, but you know, we know we got that one fishing slightly more aggressively, so we're just going to carry on with a slightly more aggressive retrieve from now on with this lure. Little flick down to the right. This is very, very much the type of area we're looking for. And again, come on, there he goes. Spinning, I'm not running. Let's loosen the drag, see if he'll run with it a bit. It's proper loose. He's already kind of given up and floating to the surface. Just got to keep your head under the water, otherwise they will drag. So loose now. Oh, he's come off, but that's fine. He was right at the net as well. Doesn't count. We still don't know how to catch these guys. Two fish now. Well, one caught, one hooked up, but the take is what's important for me, learning how to catch the fish. We just know that we need to apply just a touch more pressure. I really let that one run loose then because I was just trying to get him to take a little bit of drag, loosened it off, and he'd introduced a little bit of slack and he was gone. Interesting, we were seeing quite a few pike a minute ago and now we're not seeing any. I think it's a simple case of we're not fishing the right spots. Put some reeds just here, and reeds so far have been the most successful spots I've been trying for. Didn't get that one again then. I can still see the pike though, so. And in. Oh, now he knows he's hooked. Second one's a bit better. Managed to get that one in without too much issue. Lovely fish. Let's get him back. Now, this is the Svartzonka Mukmai. I love these baits, and it has been maybe 5 or so years since I last used them. It's kind of a little bit like a hybrid jerk bait, these the Mukmai, but it doesn't have the profile of a normal jerk bait, so its movements are fairly unpronounced, but it does still manage to sway from side to side. Little tail going as a huge edge, and they come in a huge range of different colors and patterns as well, so if you're not catching on one, chances are you'll catch on another. Got a nice little view. Yeah. And the benefit of this thing is that it's going to shine, it's going to move, it's going to look like an injured fish, which certainly with the last bait, that's what I was trying to do. And I didn't really clock on because its swim action was just so realistic and beautiful. Little gap between the lilies over here. Little run down here in the margins. But yeah, this is a lure that caught me so many fish. When I first started pike fishing, I didn't know which lures to use, and eventually I found that these hybrid baits, the things with a little bit of extra to them with the added tail, just really worked for me, and they're really nice lures to use. This one I've gone for the sinking variety, so actually if I leave it for a little while, it doesn't take long and it will start making its way down quite a chunk below the water, and it kind of keeps that depth so long as you're not just constantly retrieving. Kind of featureless margin here. It surprises you because right up close does hold fish. In actual fact, there's a pike right there. Missed it, what a joker. Well, not quite the session we'd hoped for. Took a little while to learn how to catch on that bait, but we did. Couple of fish. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.